I wanted to cover one more thing. I'd never heard this term before. It's called DeSci,
DeSci.
decentralized DeSci, my friend, decentralized science. What kind of a world, decentralized science? I mean, this is
It's gonna
wild.
be everything, bro. We got DAOs, we got DeFi, we got DeSci. It's gonna be, what they gonna what I mean, DeSci is messing my whole head up right now.
Yeah. So basically, lots of talk about, Aaron Wright, lots of talk about DeFi, but very excited about DeSci, decentralized science. I was looking around, I was like, what's decentralized science? I never heard of it. This dude, Vincent Weiser, he put together a really great resource on like all these different decentralized science projects. And I mean, it's fascinating. There's this one called the Vita DAO, which is funding longevity research and initiatives. SciDAO, funding psychedelics research and initiatives. There's this thing called Atoms, which is a protocol for everything for decentralized science, from prizes to publishing. I mean, it's a way bigger industry than I thought. I'd never even heard of it until today. And here we are with all these different projects. I'm gonna shoot you the link real quick so you can check it out.
I would love that.
'Cause I feel like you would, uh, you would really get into some of these projects.
No, and, some of my favorite actual NFT projects, a lot of people don't know this, are in DeSci category.
Really?
Yeah. Um, I like it when when research papers are turned into NFTs.
Oh, okay. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, like, I think that that's, like, just genius, like, because
Yeah, like UC Berkeley did one, I think.
yep, 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 and so, like, what's genius about that is you're taking something that is a digital file that, obviously countless researchers have spent a lot of time on, so this isn't something that, is just, it's just a run of the paper mill. This is, like, something that people spend their livelihoods, for many years just putting information and gathering and collecting and put it into a thesis, and then you turn it into some type of art, and then you sell that, and then that the proceeds from that go to raise awareness and revenue and funding for, a scientific project, and I think that that's a great example of a growth loop.
Mhm. Well, I think like what fascinates me, because there are obviously a lot of problems with the pharmaceutical industry, just with overcharging and all that nonsense. But like, if we could, transport 20, 30 years in the future, do you think there would be a DAO that could compete with like a Pfizer or whatever, where it's essentially, hey, like they pool their resources, they fund a couple labs to do some research, and then, if it ever goes to market, the initial funders are now reaping the rewards of this thing that they help fund instead of necessarily just going to a central corp.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a part of some early DAOs and like these are questions that people are, proposing. I know you're a part of a DAO that's trying to buy an NBA team. Like
Hmm.
there's these are big, hairy, audacious goals that are out there and we'll have to see. Like I don't know the future in that regard.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. I think I definitely we got to get somebody who's really familiar with decentralized science on here, because I feel like there's a lot of like underground projects that are just like
Dude, let's run
worlds
it.
away.
Let's run it. Let's go deep. DeSci, we can do a DeSci month. We can make
DeSci month.
yeah, we can do March. You know how they got March Madness?
Yep.
I want to do March all DeSci. If
Let's
there's
do
enough
it.
projects. If there's enough projects.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. I mean, DeSci Summit. I'm sure someone's gonna start it.
Hey, that's a good idea. It's a real good idea.